I was on vacation recently. When I checked into the hotel, the desk clerk told me to be sure to stop by the lounge that evening to see the comedian who would be performing. It was a small town, so I expected some traveling entertainer of limited talent, which was pretty much what I found. But I also got a surprise. After the comedian asked if anyone was from out of town, he started out his act by saying, "I hate Muslims." When no one laughed, he asked the audience, "Don't you hate Muslims too, or are you just bleeding hearts?" Everyone stared at him, and as I walked out, I could hear him moving on to talking about sex. He never told us why he hated Muslims, and there was no punchline. I guess he just expected us to laugh and agree that we hated Muslims too. Hooray for the people in the audience! No one laughed, even though we were all there so we could laugh. Hating Muslims just wasn't funny. In my lifetime, people have laughed at lots of groups. A lot of these jokes work just as well if you substitute one group for another, although some of them are only funny if you accept the stereotype they are promoting. Most of the jokes would be just as funny if they didn't identify any group at all. And a lot of them aren't funny no matter who they are poking fun at. From time to time, I get discouraged that more people aren't joining in protests against our occupation of Iraq and other injustices. It seems to me more people should be speaking up. It doesn't seem right that a relatively small group of activists should have to do all the work. But for the moment, I'll take some encouragement from the hotel audience, who had the sensitivity and the courage to not laugh.